Hey riders, Colin here, Inside Cycling World. Thursday, Muckers WorldWide Championship Series, Week 4 out of 5. Great to be here. Thought I was going to miss this one today. Was almost getting ready to send Neil, Mucker 1974, message saying I can't do this one today, but I managed to get back, plugged in, I'm ready to roll. Where am I right now? I'm in Joey Jojo's White Palace, aka the old garage. So honestly, this is my old garage here, 26 by 26. We cut a hole in the side of the house, painted all of the walls inside white. There happens to be people from Europe and the UK will know, especially the UK. It actually has big black beams, and they were legitimate beams. They're cedar beams. We painted the black. So I live in a home. It's a stacked cedar log home. So it's like interlocking blocks about this big, let's say, and they stack upwards. So because it was the garage, we wanted to look white and snazzy. The beams up top got painted black. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 5 of them. They're probably close to 18 inches in depth anyways. And then all the walls are painted white, decorated by Joey. You can see all our little decorations behind us here. So you can see. Oh, today what am I wearing? This is a jersey I got through Cranked in Airdrie, Alberta. Airdrie is kind of like the biggest town between here and Calgary where I used to work. Remember, unemployed at the moment, looking hard, trying to figure things out with my life here. So yeah, Airdrie has a store called Cranked. You can see their logo here. This is kind of like the big C. The jerseys is good, but I'll tell you something. It is not as good as that Isidore product from ROUVY. That stuff is fantastic. Like, fits like a glove. Really nice materials. I did notice it yesterday too that all the materials are recycled. I think he even said the zippers are recycled. So you know it's not made in some sweatshop overseas, if you get my drift. Just going to leave that right there. Just park that as we speak. You might be able to hear the donkey. Let me know if you just heard the donkey. They might get in here. I'm not too sure. So anyways, folks, here we are, La Vuelta 2024, stage 18. So we time traveled here into the future. Riva Belosa did this one. This is part of the Tranquillo Challenge. What are we doing again? The Muckers. Huge turnout today. I think I saw 74 riders signed up for it. And again, I was downloading this just minutes before we started. Luckily, the Starlink is sitting about 8 feet from me, so I got great reception in here. I've got the circle here kind of big. I know people said they wanted to see for some reason, see me a little bit larger. I'm not really sure if I can interact with that map mode now. So when I set this up, you can select your sizes, but when it only drops in 4 corners. So obviously I'm not going to drop it over in the top left because then I can't see powers. I thought the bottom left maybe, but then I'm going to miss people on the leaderboard. And, you know, if I put it on the bottom right, then I'm going to miss the bubbles of riders as they're coming to the finish. So let's get ready for a smash fest here, folks. And I've already seen names I've recognized from before. Mateus Hale off to a rip. What's he riding? Cervelo possibly? Haven't seen. I think Mateus was back a couple of races back. Stu here. This guy rides a ton. Super involved. He also has a YouTube channel, posts his videos from his races, so check that out as well. I'll try to remember to put a link in the YouTube video here today. If any of you are capturing video at any time, and when I really get my act together doing this, and you want to share it, maybe I can start splicing it into my videos. Hopefully we can do that. So we got Stu at the front here. Here's Tace maybe. I forgot to look into that again. Plu Plu. From what I remember seeing, I know Plu Plu crashed out of the last race. I think I did see in the leaderboards, I think Plu Plu is very young. At least they've got their age listed young. I mean, could not be that as well. Just saw Shonic Pack by Mick Sfard. Hey Sfard, saw you at the Tuesday race. Loved your little digs on the hills. Like, you must be a climber or something because you just rocked away from us. Who's here? Silly Sill. Let's hang out with Silly for a while. So this is Sylvia, obviously from the Netherlands, super strong rider. And I'm not even going to put ladies rider in front because she's just a super strong rider altogether. Grosjean's here, Bebby 1983. Let's see if I can get in and out of the map, folks. Yes, I can. So you can see here, obviously, where I'm pointing to on the screen here, you know, I'm pointing right at myself right now. The slightly bigger circle completely covered that out, and I have no control over the map. So I want that map, right? So let's just bump back into the map. I already preloaded it too. I was thinking today. Yeah, so Silly's in that front group, probably trying to hang on to the front as long as she can. Let's have a little peek up here. A lot of powerhouses up here today. Bear Remy's back again. I think Bear Remy's first race was last week back with us. I just saw Pavel Fulton jump in. So this is going to be absolutely insane today because there was a slight bit of downhill to get us started. And then we've got these kickers along the bottom that are super important. I do have an overlay here on the very bottom, which makes it a little bit harder for me to see. But I think we'll get that all figured out. It looks like the majority of the riders, oh, this is great to see here. The majority of the riders are riding on the Lidl Trek, SLR, 9, AXS, Gen 8. It's quite the mouthful, isn't it? So that's going to be these yellow, blue, and red bikes. Fantastic livery. But take a look at this one here. Who is this exactly? I noticed something I got going on here today. I don't have the rider's name showing up. Apologies for that. I didn't notice that. This is the first video I'm trying to broadcast this way. So we're just going to have to figure them out as we go because I can't get to it. Do I dare do that, folks? What do you think I should do? But I can see here that rider, that GUR rider right there. Let's bounce up a little bit. This person right here, they're riding the new bike. It's the new Liv bike, LIV. So I think it's Liv. Is it Magna? It's Magna. Some other words behind it, but it's a 4-aero, 4-weight rating as well. So let's just see if we can fix this rider. So this is how you would do it. Show riders' names right here. Don't ask me why. This just got shut down. So what I can do now is hopefully bounce back here. Uh-oh. I might be trapped. I think I'm trapped, folks. Let's see what I can do here. I'm really hoping this comes back. See, I just can't get back to... Can I close this out of here? I have no way to get out. Let's figure this out, folks. So yeah, this is where you would normally jump in just to check all your settings and stuff out. So what I've done there is I turned everyone's names on, and you can just see them in the background here. Problem now is I can't get out of here. Just bear with me, folks. I'm just trying to get out of here. Wonder if maybe if I turn the names back on, I'm locked out here. Well, that's not fun. So what we're going to do is, what can we do here, folks? You know what? Pause the video real quick. So just bear with me. I'm going to try to. So let's turn the names back on. Okay, riders, we are back. Thanks for putting up with me there. Yeah, so what I thought might happen did. Once I got into the settings, I couldn't get back out, and that's just due to the limitations of the software I'm using right now. It's actually a screen recorder that's built inside of this video editing software I bought way back when. I think when I first decided to try to make my videos a little bit nicer, so probably last fall. And I just stumbled into it yesterday, and it has solved a lot of problems for me. Maybe I'm going to have to look into it deeper so that maybe I can just have my image here, perhaps, so I can access stuff. Like I can see I can hit that now, but if I do, it's gone. So what I'll have to do later is smash these two videos together. You're probably going to lose about 20 to 30 seconds of racing, if that. It was actually really quick. So let's have a little look here. What do we got going on at the front? TSV, Shunnick, L. Rowland, Niels Brenham. Hey, big shout out to Niels Brenham. Saw the pictures. This guy is shredded. Like, actually, I think it's this picture here. In his avatar right now. Let's go back to that quickly. Neil's avatar here. I think this was the finishing picture. It was on Facebook. I think it was an Ironman he was doing. It was something like that. super lean, super legit. Like, I don't even need to see this guy's to confirm his weight. He's a lightweight, but a powerhouse. So really cool to see Neil's accomplishments online, and I love shouting them out. Don Mateo here, the Romaine, Slopjong, still recovering. Niels Burnham, of course, L. Rowland. Now let's see where Stefan Schmidt is. Breers 33 is here. Had that fantastic ride. It was Breers 33 and I think Luis 72. Is it 72 or 73? Were able to get away from Shunik in that one ride a couple weeks back, I think it was. Maybe that was just last Thursday. So it looks like right now we've got a big group at the front here. They should all be able to hang together. Like, yeah, we're talking, I'm going to say, a group of 17 at the front. And Stu, come on, Stu, buddy, you can do it. He's just losing contact now. Let's just bounce right back to front. Oh, no. Sorry, folks. It looks like we might have... No, everyone's still together. I see. I'm afraid to look at the map right now. As if I see that everyone's just like about a meter apart, which I'm seeing, they're all in one huge group. So we're going all the way back right here. So 18 riders at the front. The Romaines hanging on in 18th place right now. And that's going to change quick as we're going ups and downs here. So again, we're in Spain. Tour of Spain, La Vuelta, so many cool challenges to do right now. Hey, I remember that tractor specifically. I remember that. So I think I did this one last week with the 3 different challenges, Tranquillo, Medio, and El Diablo. There's a ton of stuff to do. Someone was kind enough to put an Excel spreadsheet together, and I think there's like 6 in one of them, 7 in the other, and 21 in El Diablo. There's only one stage that overlaps. So you got a lot to do. You're probably riding 34 or 35 events, and a lot of these are huge hills. So I was looking last night at it, strategizing, plotting on the couch. Yeah, I'm in for a big reality check coming here real quick. Kirill Susik back in action, super strong rider. Pavel Fulton is another beast. Look at these Czech riders showing up. It's awesome to see them. Hey, your Czech comrade, what's his name? Is it Bittner? Bittner, yeah, won the sprint stage yesterday. I think he beat, it was WVA, Wout van Aert. Probably one of the best. And I think I saw something that said, I think it was Bittner himself saying he was able to outsprint probably one of the best long sprinters out there, which is true. Wout's not a pure all-out sprinter. He can hold it a long time, though. So he's not going to generate the power of like the real sprinters. But he'll go a little bit earlier and hold it all the way. Whereas the big sprinters, they can't do that. They got to wait till that perfect moment and then just explode, drop 2,300 watts of leg obliteration on each other. There he is. Stefan Schmidt, lurking as usual. Keeping an eye on L. Rowland. Forgot to look at the standings last night. I'm always going to say sorry, apologies. Hey, check this out here too. Great to see Andy up back here. Saw Andy on Tuesday. Him and Neil were riding a 2.5 watt per average kilo. Sorry, 2.5 watts per kilo average. That was their designated ride for Tuesday. So I did the Tuesday race. I did get some good footage. And I did remember to turn it back on afterwards so that everyone could see what was going on. They stuck to that 2.5 all the way. 2.5. So sorry, the Tuesday race is kind of the chill session. I mean, it can get very racy as well, but a lot of people go into that on Tuesday just to, this is what I'm doing. Whoever wants to ride 2 watts a kilo in a train together at the back, let's do it. Let's get through it. Get these challenges done. Some people are racing at the front. I kind of was like mid-pack on that one. I had a really great workout. Shout out to Kyle again, Kolofsky. Yeah, we went pretty good together, I think. Make a good team, me and Kyle. So let's do this. Okay, so folks, we're just going to bounce back a little bit here. So we got those 18 at the front, bouncing back. We are in this group here where we've got this rider, BTK Jerry 70, Czech rider. Lots of Czech support on here. Klaus Kinski, Matthias Hale, Svard, who I saw on Tuesday as well. Hey, Svard. Loki 72, another strong rider. Silly Stills here. Morten Forby. Morton. Here's a new one. Level 19. Let's take a look, folks. Is this our low-level rider of the day? Possibly. Bouncing back, V Cycling 198. Good to see you. Romanian rider here. This rider was right at the front in the last event. Yeah, that's right. Guys, I'm doing a lot of races now, doing a lot of coverage, so I'm forgetting all the time what's going on here. Ren's Peak of A, Mike Hagan. Yeah, I just got to say, I keep bragging up the Team GRC events because I think we have incredible turnout, but these Muckers races are just mind-blowing. The amount of hitters that they pull into them every week. We got Nikolai here. We've seen Nikolai before as well. Further bouncing back, Ren's Peak of A, Rat Tim. I call him Rat, or I call him Tim. All I know, he's a super strong Czech rider. Let's go, dude. Mick is back. Now, someone made a comment about Mick. Basically, it was something to the extent of, well, it'll be even better when Mick's done in the vineyard. So maybe that's something Mick does. Maybe he's got a little passion for wine. I'm requesting a case to be delivered to my house, Mick, if that's possible. Who doesn't like some nice vino? Duckman 2 here as well. I saw Duckman on Tuesday as well. Stoth, new rider. Yeah, Reki. Love saying this name out loud. You know who I really miss right now? Where is Scriptnet? Scriptnet, where are you, dude? Okay, bouncing back. Mr. Abish, seen this rider. Level 23. So we're getting down. The Ginger Jitters is here. Schmitty. Hey, Schmitty, thank you for the friend request. I think we're now linked up on Strava and through ROUVY. Great seeing you. And hey, we rode a lot. Me, you, Kyle. I'll say Kolofsky just in case you don't know his first name. So on the Tuesday event, it was me, Kolofsky, Schmitty. I'm trying to think of the other rider's name. There was like a group of 4 of us that stuck together almost the entire way. And we actually picked up a couple on the way. We were hauling people back into. We were reeling them in all the way. Bouncing back. So cool seeing new names. Look at this guy. Level 81, R-Weight 001. Yeah, he's the first. He is the first. Good luck, James. I've never seen this person before. Hey, Thomas Lenz here as well. Yes, resplendent in the GRC jersey. Thank you, Thomas. Still cruising back. Here's G. Seelan. Guy. How do you say it? Let me know. I saw your name. God, I don't know where I saw it, but just trying to remember everything I see. Javi Leo. I'm going to guess this person's name is maybe Javier? How would you say it? I'm sure this has just been shortened up. It's probably Javier. Then, yes, Neil, as I like to call him, Neil Pikachu. Totally messed it up the first time. Neil Pukahoo. Was that a New Zealand flag? I couldn't even catch that quickly there. David 1951. Does this guy ride every day of the week? This guy is always riding. David 1951 was also in that Tuesday event that myself, Kyle Kolofsky, and Schmitty, plus our fellow compatriot, we ended up catching up with David, I think, at one point. On some of those last little hills. I don't even remember what ride that was. Mark Brown, level 5. Here he is. Here's the winner of the day. Mark Brown, level 5 from South Africa. Riding strong here with Jeff 65. Hey, Jeff. Isaac Lopez from the GUR team. Wow, here's so great seeing these new riders show up. Like level 5. This guy, okay, I don't want to say stuck on the ROUVY bike, but yeah, stuck on the ROUVY bike. He's not got the fastest machine out there. He's slowly working his way up. Hey, Mark, I'm going to make a video right away designed for new riders. Now that I've got the video going, I feel really cool about doing some new tutorial videos showing you how to get gold coins fast. Yeah, we're not cheating. We're not gaming the system, but just all the little pickups you can do. Little things, don't forget to claim your weekly rewards. I did that one week as I was trying to make a video for the channel. I saved all my coins up to show everyone. And here, let's just jump back to the front. I think there's still 17 there. Just smashing. Teese, Plu, Bebby, Breers 33. Let's just bounce back. Here's Pavel. Grosjean. Grosjean. I think I heard through Bashak. Do you do Ironman as well? Ironman. Have you completed an Ironman event? Because I mentioned seeing Niels, and Bashak goes, do you mean Grosjean? I said, no, I mean Niels. So maybe he's aware that you have. So that's really cool to know. So let us know if you have in the comments. And in fact, look at your avatar here. Let's take a look at this right here, folks. Yes, Grosjean looks like an absolute beast coming out of the water there. Yes, here's my friend, my Polish friend, Shunik. Such a strong rider. Keep an eye on this guy at the end, folks. He's very strong, likes to test others. And in fact, it's going off here right now. We're on little bumps, and I can see a Breers 33. Look at him doing this right now. Breers 33, L. Roland, Shunik, all pushing to the front. Shunik just putting an 11-watt dig there to get back on with these three. And we're slowly going to see people getting shelled right out the back, folks. Right out the back. It's happening already. So we've got little gaps. We're okay with being 10 meters back. Chris C, YWG, Winnipeg, representing Chris. I know that airport code. So yeah, that's YWG. That's the airport code for Winnipeg in Canada. All the airport codes start with a Y for some reason. Calgary is YYC. Winnipeg, YWG. Maybe Chris heard in the last video, Winnipeg, that is a brutally cold place to be in the wintertime. We're going to see Chris a lot on ROUVY this winter. Winnipeg is the kind of place, Manitoba is the kind of place, when winter starts and it hits minus 40, it just stays there. They don't get the warm Chinook winds like we do here in Alberta. It just gets cold and just stays cold. The toughest people out there. Repping Winnipeg. Good to see you, Chris. So, I was trying to get through to this here. Yeah, take a look at this, folks. It's happened. So I was getting there, saw Chris, couldn't leave him alone there. The 17 or 18 whittled down to 14 here now. And it's going to happen again. Maybe not on this bump, but check this one out here. This bump, it's going to go off, folks. It's going off. And he's still hanging in there. Great job, Andy. So we've lost Pavel out the front. Bebby. The good thing is, though, that these riders, they're riding solo ahead of everyone else now, so they should have enough of a buffer to stay ahead of everyone else. And if they can't, they'll just, weave their way into those groups, like zipper right into them, take a few poles, maybe get into a new race. Pavel Fulton, M4B's out. I think that would have been the 17th. Oh, V Cycling would have been there too. So we've lost a few key hitters out of the front here. Let's just jump back. We like to have a look. Okay, we got a few seconds here to do this. How many did we have? Okay, so we did have 74. We lost Miguel Mendez up the road. Hopefully he's getting his bike repaired right now. New rider, only a level 8. Salvasudo from the GER team. I've seen this rider quite a few times. Rasta G. So it looks like McGill blew up quite a ways back. But we do have 72 riders currently active. And I missed that attack, didn't I? Did I miss this? Yes, I did. Okay, it hasn't blown apart yet, but over that top, they went for it. I can't believe how quickly they went over that. So it looks like we are still at 13. Come on, Tease, get in there, dude. Get in there. You can do it. It can be a real struggle when you do these things here. Like this little gap here of 12 meters. This could be Tease just burying himself. Look at it. Bear Remy coasting along at 0 watts per kilo, and Tease a sustained 9-10 watts per kilo to get back on. I had this happen in the Tuesday race. Let's call it a ride. Tease goes flying through everyone there. He was accelerating so fast trying to get back on. I went to map mode in that video, and I will put something together because I thought it was really cool how me and Kyle and Schmitty and the other character rode together. Let's see if anyone falls on the back of this one. I think we all look pretty good here, folks. We've lost Andy too. So Andy's been shelled out the back. Great job, Andy. I love seeing this happen, but I'm not really super happy that people get shelled out the back, but it is fun. I'm trying to add the excitement to the roads up front. So this is racing, folks. Sometimes you hang on. Sometimes you get blown right out the back. They're looking in their rear view mirrors right now, and you're just falling off to the wayside. Andy does get picked up here by other strong riders, Pavel Fulton and Bebby. So hopefully Andy can get back on. Looks like he's trying right now, putting in a huge 7 watts per kilo. So we need to get back to the front. Shunik, Stefan Schmidt, Bear Remy, Niels Brenham, Plu Plu, Don Mateo, Breer's 33. They're absolutely here. Batiscum. I've seen this rider a few times last winter. Don't know a ton about. Only level 36, so I'm going to say this rider here started on ROUVY last winter, then went completely outside over the summer, and they've returned now. Winter is coming, folks. It is coming. Starting yesterday here, max temps were like anywhere between 12 to 14 degrees Celsius. It was like, ooh, it feels like fall. Some of the leaves are turning yellow already. So yeah, it's right around the corner, folks. Racing this season on ROUVY is going to be spectacular. I'm hoping that these videos can help generate even more interest in racing. Following the people at the back that are, I've said it before, being a back of the packer, as I like to call them, is really tough. I don't know if Salvo Pseudo is for sure, because they might be just on, hey, I'm riding 2 watts per kilo today. This guy could be one of the best riders out there for all I know. I don't know them personally. But from my own experience, from my sled dog days, being the person at the back is very difficult. The guys up front, the winners, they know what they're doing. It's easy. The people at the back are like, okay, did I bring the right gloves? Oh, these gloves suck. Now my hands are going to freeze. What do I eat? What do I feed my dogs? I have no idea. Being a back of the packer is extremely tough. Let's just bounce up quickly here. We got Rasta G, Tom Kortek, another Czech rider. Smouse, we're just going to call you Smouse for now. I like that. Primdal 8660, Danish rider. Yes. Irambi, it's Norwegian, I think. It's slightly different, isn't it? Yeah, Dane, Norwegian. Perfect. Guidok. Peter 101. Who's Peter 101? But yeah, level 8. Great job, dude. Great job. And Smart Rider here is on the right bike. I'll see if I can point out one of those other ones. So here's Oivgra, yeah, ROUVY bike, Norwegian. Lots of Norwegian. Stelvio bound here. Saw Stelvio on Tuesday as well. We saw Phil SCRT from the SC race team out there. Jeff 65, looking sharp. Isaac Lopez. Mark Brown. Here's that new level rider from South Africa. Get it, dude. Get it. David 1951. Saniva. Yeah, seen this name before. Another pole rider. Ladies rider, I believe. Yes, I can see the ponytail right there. Riding with Schmitty and Mr. Average. Bouncing up to Kyle. I think Kyle did a ton of riding outside this year. Yeah, rode really good with me. I like that a lot. Redogma's back. Our weight. Here's our friend Javi again. Oh, yeah. Saw the name of Tom Larigier. Great to see you, Tom. Swiss rider here. You know, it's funny at, I think it was the GRC race, we had so many Swiss riders. It seemed like every second or third rider was a Swiss rider. Okay, bounce. Turn Vader. I wonder if this was like Turn Vader. Turn Vader 7. Correct me, please. Say something about that. Saw this rider on Tuesday as well, so rides a lot. Just up the road, I see the head mucker. Here's Neil. Riding in a nice group with Yair Recchi, Squalo Delapi, the Shark, Hal Air. It's good to see Hal again. I haven't seen him for a while. Okay, Hal's back in action too. Okay, folks. Here's one I don't know. Tonda. Okay, I remember Tonda from the last winter as well. Czech rider. And I remember them being a really good cyclist. We got Stoth here, kind of a low-level rider. A bit of a disadvantage not being on the correct bike right now. Okay, that's going to be a video later today. Biker AP. Yes, here's the dude himself. I've watched this guy a lot this last few weeks. Ludwig DB. Okay, we're going right back to the front, folks. Let's see what's going on with these hitters here. I know this is a pretty hotly contested series. Let me know in the comments what you think of the new video format that I'm doing here. Where is it? Yeah, right up here. That's me. Pokemon knows. I kind of like doing it this way. I've been holding off a long time to do this just because it was taking me forever to get my setup going. I know I'm not really looking directly at the camera because I'm looking at your numbers. The watts, all that kind of stuff is what I'm mostly concerned about right now, not how good do I look on camera. But hey, you know. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Yeah, so we got Shunik at the front here. Breer's 33, Elrond, absolute hitters here. Like this top 5, top 6, just incredible. Such strong cyclists, and really good to see, you know, a well-balanced. Okay, so right there, Shunik, right here, he's on the new bike. This is the new bike. Actually, I see Carol's on it as well. So This probably just goes down to, I mean, I think these bikes are identical weight and aero ratings. I mean, there might be a slight difference in the weight ratings because I see sometimes on the ROUVY analyzer, like there's a matter of like a couple 100 grams difference. I guess what I'm trying to say is it could be like a 7 kilogram bike to a 7.3 kilogram bike or 7.2 kilogram bike, but I don't know if that gets differentiated in the stars rating for the bikes. Like, you know, like how much can they break it up with only 5 stars? Now the bikes that like the big TT bikes that are like 9 kilos plus, I think the KDX Tri is 9.5 kilos. It's a 1 star. So maybe it goes in every half kilo increments. So maybe there might actually technically be a little bit of a difference. I hope that makes sense. Actually, I just noticed here too that my ring's showing, you know, yeah, I guess I'm kind of married. This is my Aura ring. This is how I do all my fitness tracking and stuff like that. I really like it. It tracks all my yard work outside, chasing donkeys, finding goats. We found the goat. Goat's is like a little bit injured, but we found him. Her name's Greta. She was kind of hung up in a fence, so we had to go out and save her yesterday. She's resting in the barn now, but she's okay. I think that was the last thing I said in my video yesterday. Okay, so what do we got left here, folks? Ooh, the hitters are just shredding the field right now. We're only 1.7 kilometers to the finish, and we are down to 6 riders in the front group. Riders have been slowly falling out. We've lost Plu. We've lost Teese. Still riding strong, broken up into smaller groups. Don Mateo is back there as well. Niels Brenham, Batiscum, Chris from Winnipeg, represent dude. Grosjean. Here's an interesting tidbit for you. If you've ever heard of the world's greatest band that's came out of Canada, what is it? Rush. Probably one of my favorite bands of all time. I'm going to watch this finish. Trust me. One of their most famous songs, you can look it up on YouTube. YYZ. That's the airport code for Toronto. So the very beginning of the song, they're playing the YYZ airport code using Morse code. Just check it out. It's really cool. It's a totally instrumental song. Check this out, folks. Breers is not messing around today. Goes on a 1 kilo out solo attack. Dropped 11 watts per kilo, trying to shed perhaps Bear Remy off the back. Bear Remy is hanging on here with Carroll. Breers is 20 meters ahead. Shunik's coming back, though, with L rolling. We've got 3 at the front. Can Stefan get back on? Yeah, Stefan's coming back. They're all coming back together, folks. We're going to have a 6-way sprint finish. 6 riders going for the finish. Now we're just under 600 meters to go. I expect counterattacks coming here real soon. I wouldn't be surprised if Shunik puts a dig in here pretty quick. We got a little bit of an uphill here. Someone's going to try to launch right here, right now, folks. Let's see this go. Come on, boys. Don't fail me. Watch, they're going to roll over the top nicely together in a nice group finish, singing Kumbaya, holding hands. Okay, looks like Bear Remy's winding it up now. Probably knows that Shunik just dropped it, folks. Boom! 12 watts per kilo there from Shunik. He's got to get to Breers is hammering out 13. Bear Remy almost 15 watts per kilo. Yeah, here goes Breers. Bear Remy coming over his shoulder. 1-2 Bear Remy. Wow, folks. We're catching back up. From what I saw there, Bear Remy just nicked Breers at the finish line. Shunik came in 3rd. 4th, 5th, and 6th would be Carroll. Yeah, that went really faster, folks. So Teese is going to come in 7th place, pushing 9 watts a kilo, making sure Don Mateo stays behind him here. The points are important, folks. Points are super important here. Don Mateo coming in. Plu's coming in as well. Niels Brenham. These are just the riders that just fell out of that front group of 18. All of these riders, super legit riders, super strong riders. They just fought, like, oh, this Niels is going for it here. He's like, I'm fighting for 10th place here. Batiscum's trying to come back. He's in the draft now, pushing out power equivalent to Niels. He might get him right at the very last second here, folks. He's coming over his shoulders now. I think he actually caught him. I think Batiscum caught Niels like 1 centimeter from the finish. Incredible stuff. Okay, Chris, who are you, dude? Let us know. This looks really strong. Nice riding, dude. Really, really good riding here. So I haven't seen this rider before. Chris C. out of Winnipeg, Canada. Hardy soul. We've then got OV Cycling. I do remember now. Augustin. That's your name. Augustin, right? Coming in a nice group here. Stu is launching it now. Way to go, Stu. I love this. Stu likes to do this a lot. Andy coming in right behind him. V Cycling and Nikolai. Wow. About 7-8 riders finished all together there. We're now back to Pavel. Stu likes to ride in groups a lot, and he's even told me in the YouTube chats he loves to bust up groups. He likes to attack when they're not expecting it. He was the first to go. That didn't surprise me at all. So we've got Pavel Fulton coming in, Czech rider. Super strong rider. I think the first time I saw this rider was the Team Canada Day race. Sorry, the Canada Day race for Team GRC. He got away in the first group. I didn't. Ludwig DB coming in, Klaus Kinski. So what did that take? So Klaus is coming in now. Mike Hagan's only 61 meters back for 28th. So Bear Remy finished that in 31 minutes and 12 seconds. That's moving, right? So 25 kilometers in 31 minutes. So these guys were absolutely flying today, folks. Matthias Hill coming in. He is currently just under 700 meters to the finish here. Then we've got Stoth, UK rider. This will let things settle down a little bit, and I can try to see if I'm going to catch any more sprint finishes here, folks. Tonda coming up, Czech rider. I forget the last time I saw Tonda, but I'm thinking it was last spring. So Tonda, if you see the video, let us know if this is your kind of return to inside racing now. We got a nice group here. I think we're going to hang out here for a little bit. We got Svard, we got Tonda 103, we got the Romaine, and we got Stoth all coming in together. 400 meters to go. Stoth is our new rider on a ROUVY bike, is at a distinct disadvantage here. Tonda winding it up. The Romaine drops 12 watts per kilo, coming back from a horrific bike crash where he went through the back window of a car. Really cool to see you. Hopefully he can hang on here for 31st place. Actually, he's coming up on Matthias Hale right now. He might just get him for 30th. I think he will. Matthias is trying to react. He caught him for 30th place. Wow. Great finish, dude. Great finish. Stoth coming in now, followed up with Hal Air. The Mucker 1974 group. So we got Neil here. Let's hang out with Neil for a little bit. Let's see what he's got in his legs. Spent 2 full weeks in the Canaries, I believe. I put on a pound or two. I'm not too sure. Neil finishing nice and strong, close to 7 watts a kilo. So's Hal. Mix coming in as well. I just saw 2 more riders finish there. Silly Sill. Can't really get on that one right now. So Tom Larigier finishing. So I think Sylvia just finished, probably 39th, 38th. Turnvater, I'm going to call you that. Here comes the Shark. The Shark of Northern Italy. I think he told me he's from the Trento area. That's his hometown. So great to see him out here. Love following him. Aha! Look at this guy. Did you see him? Okay, sorry, folks. Let's bounce back. There was a rider there, level 3 rider. His name was Kento R. So I'd have to look at that again. I don't have it in front of me anymore to say how to pronounce it. Level 3 rider. So that is the winner of the Muckers WorldWide Championships race, lowest level rider. Here's your little smiley face sticker that you put on the top of your paper when you're in school. There's your check mark. Very good. Special star. So we got our way coming in here with Neil, Pikachu, Pukuhu, Thomas Lynn finishing up. They're all going to finish really fast here now, riders. Let's keep an eye on Schmitty here. Schmitty and Saniva. Okay. I think we only had a couple of ladies riders here today, Sylvia and Saniva. It looks like there may be a few more back that I don't recognize yet. Mark Brown's only a level 6 as well. So I think Mark, actually, you know what? I think Mark leveled up. I'm pretty sure earlier I saw Mark being a level 5. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mark. Please watch the video. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, folks. What can we talk about here now? So, okay, look at this. Kyle giving her now. Kyle's going to take his place. Schmitty's reacting at 8 watts kilo. He's taking it back. It's so fun watching this. Battling over 56th place, 55th place. I love it. David 1951, Phil. So folks, I'm just going to bounce back a bit so I can talk and not lose who I'm looking at. So mostly from now on, I think we're always going to have the video on, kind of want to make it more interactive. Now at least you know kind of who I am. I think I said yesterday on the last video, I made 111 videos just with the mysterious, ominous voice in the background. So now you get to see who I am. It's great to meet everyone. Yeah, what else can I say? I appreciate all the support, the likes, the subscribes, the comments on the channel, the posting on the ROUVY Athletes Facebook page. That helps me a lot too. I've even managed to secure a couple of members. Rubu, thanks a lot, dude. Rubu kicked it all off. Jason followed it up. Membership is more just of if you really, really like what I'm doing, and I'm not asking for it, guys. Like, just I'm hoping eventually down the road I can get more affiliated with like sponsors and stuff like that who will, you know, kind of kick in a little bit. Maybe I'll do like a little ad read or something for something cool cycling related that we all want to see, and not some, I don't know, car ad or here's an ad for a truck. Who cares? However, you know what? I think I looked at my video, one of my videos yesterday, and I saw an ad for the Whoop. You know, the Whoop band fitness tracker, that one that you wear like a watch almost, which I would wear in a heartbeat. However, I wear a watch a lot. I'm not today, but generally I would wear a watch. So I kind of thought it'd be goofy to wear a watch and the Whoop band. It's not. I think it's like the best fitness tracker out there. That's why I wear my ring instead. I really like the fitness trackers. It's just a little bit of extra data. I mean, I think I said in the video too that if you're a cyclist, you love tracking data. You have to. Your powers, what's your FTP, you know, your weight, all that good stuff, the amount of kilometers, the amount of climbing you're doing. We all do this. This is why we're cyclists. Let's bounce back to, let's think about Jeff for a little bit here. Jeff's having a nice ride, a little 2.5 watt per average kilo, 2.5 watt per kilo average at this point. And we're just going to bounce back through the field here. So we did lose. We lost Alexi right in the start. Oh, and Alexi rides a lot in the Muckers group. A lot. We lost him right at the very start. We lost McGill a few kilometers in. Maybe, what do you think that is, 3.5 kilometers in or something? 3.13, it says right here. You can actually see his stats at the bottom. We lost him early. Salva Sudo is still out there. Just having a nice chill ride today, I think, for Salva here. Rides with the GUR team. Oh, yeah, and his avatar here. He's got his bike set up. Cool. Nice. Maybe I'll do that at some point too. I'll show you my setup downstairs. Nothing special. It's just a bike with a smart trainer, computer, all that kind of good stuff. I wish I could steal this computer and take it downstairs, because then I could have everything would stream so well. This camera knows how to pick me up. I'm honestly convinced now that it's just come down to computing power on my systems. They just can't do it. Like, they're struggling to do it. I'm going to do some more tests later today, because I do want to kind of have some video going. But maybe not all the time. Maybe I'll just be able to turn it off and on. I mean, who wants to watch me climb for 3 hours straight? Let me know if you do, and I'll do it. Comment down below. So yeah, again, thanks for all the likes, all the supports. I got my first 2 members. Super cool. So those are people that just give me it's like you pay a couple of bucks a month, whatever it is, and it's all set by default by YouTube. It's been there forever, just so you know too. Until Rubu mentioned it, I never talked about it once. It is what it is, right? But it is there, so I got a couple people, so that's cool. Extra support helps the channel. You know, like I hate to sound like I listen to other YouTubers, but there's stuff I want to buy for the channel, which I can't really afford right now. I'd love to go out and buy a brand new gaming, streaming laptop that would do everything, because it's been a nightmare for me trying to get stuff to work. I'm in the White Palace. I've got the door closed up there. Trying to keep the dogs out. This is Joey's room. So if she was home, I'd have to kick her out, or I wouldn't be making this video. So I want to get back to the 10x10 dungeon. Maybe I'll show you the concrete walls, the coldness, the one light bulb just kind of doing that across the room. Nah, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. It's an actual bedroom. Anyway, folks, I'm just going to bounce to the front here, see some nice finishes. So Irambi finishing strong. Nice 7-1 kilo. Oh, he was holding off Primdal 86.60 at that point. We got Peter 101 coming in right behind them. We got S Smouse following up 2 watts per kilo. Just over 1.4 kilometers to the finish. Tom Kortek's going to come in 70th place. Ross, these guys are all separated enough now. This is how they're going to end up finishing. Fingers crossed they all finish and don't have some kind of mechanical out there. Rossi G will get 71st place. Nice, like to see this too. These riders are all relatively new to ROUVY, so I think ROUVY's bringing more and more people in. Maybe people that are getting sick of the cartoon world. Not to crap on it too much, but I used that platform for 4 years as well, and I loved it. It was all about getting on there, you know, the kudos, all that kind of stuff, riding in just gigantic groups of like 12 and 1,300 people at times. Basically not even pedaling in the draft. But I want real world. I want the real world courses, climbs that you can't find anywhere else. They're only available on ROUVY. So if you're a Zwifter, a B Cooler, maybe you ride full gas, all great platforms. I think ROUVY's got it really nailed down right now. The challenges, the videos, the pros that come ride with us, the pro triathletes. I love that. That was so much fun. And a bonus gold coins. Don't forget about that. Anyway, riders, looks like we're going to be getting close to 45 minutes long for the video. I'm going to cut it right here. We've got 4 riders still out there. I know they're all going to finish easy. Guess what I haven't done today? I haven't been on my bike yet today. I'll probably go out and check on my goat friend Greta. And then we'll get a couple of La Vuelta routes in. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Love the support. Love hanging out with everyone. Get in the Discord. You'll see the link below. And get riding with us. Thanks, folks. Appreciate y'all.